Jill, a registered nurse here at Ooh La La, and I've got Hannah here with me today. She's front desk here. We are going to do a chemical peel on Hannah and talk about all of the good things that you can do in combination, services and products that go well with chemical peels. So she already had her Visia photo. The Visia photos show us what is going on under the surface of the skin. So when you do a package of chemical peels, we always do a photo at each one, and then we will pull up your photo from before and compare to your results that day. So this first one we're going to look at is spots. So since her last treatment, she has improved in spots. It compares you to 100 people your age, so we show percentages. So her percentage went from 61 to 73%. So she has had improvement there, which is great. The next one is wrinkles. So she's better than 96% of people her age. That's awesome. Good job, Hannah. And then we are going to look at pores. So on pores, when we pull this up in our before and after room, there will be little purple dots. I'm not sure why it's not showing on here, but the little purple dots will show where those pores are enlarged. So we want to see less of the purple dots on the after photo. And then same thing when we look at UV, we want to see improvement in, you can see the yellow spots here. So we want to see improvement in that. She has improved from 44% to 52%. Same thing, we're looking for improvement in brown, which she's also had improvement in. She was at 58% and now she's better than 78% of people her age. So she's doing a great job. So we are going to do the Vitalized Peel on Hannah today. Our peels come in 3 different strengths. Our first one is our Aluminized Peel, and it's like something you do before a main event. So it's going to brighten and freshen your skin. Vitalize is the next level, and that's what we're doing on Hannah. With that one, you will have some peeling, and it is going just a little bit deeper than the Aluminized. So typically the day after, your skin will feel tight, and then by the second day after, you'll start to peel. And you'll peel for about 3 to 5 days post-treatment. And then our next level, our third level peel, is our Rejuvenized Peel. And it usually follows the same pattern. It's a little bit stronger than the Vitalized. Same thing, day after, your skin will feel kind of tight, like a sunburn, and then second day after, you'll start to peel. And on that one, you'll probably peel more closer to that 5 to 6 day mark than the 3 to 5 day like you do with Vitalized Peel. So we're going to go ahead and get her cleansed and get started. So this is just facial cleanser. We're going to get her nice and clean before we get started. Chemical peels pair really well with a couple of other treatments that we do here. One of them that we love to combine it with is the Diamond Glow. So Diamond Glow is a really good exfoliation and hydration treatment. And then whenever you do the chemical peel post-treatment, it really improves those results. We do recommend doing a series of chemical peels. Doing just one peel is kind of just getting the surface, but when you do a series, you really are getting a lot deeper and you're going to get more improvement. Chemical peels are great because they're a very cost-effective way to treat really all aspects of the aging process. So you're going to see improvement in fine lines and wrinkles, pore size, sun damage, texture. It's great because it's overall improvement in all areas. And they are also great for acne. So we do a lot on teenage acne and also hormonal acne. So great for acne treatments as well. And combining them with Diamond Glow is also great for acne. I know a lot of people with wearing face masks who haven't ever had acne before are struggling with acne right now with COVID. So we can help you out with that. If you're one of those people, give us a call and we can, start working in some chemical peels and some other treatments for really good exfoliation. So now that she's clean, we're ready for step 1. Step 1 is a prep solution. The prep solution does not sting at all. It just is very stinky. It smells like alcohol because it's getting her skin nice and clean. So I'm going to hand Hannah a fan, and she's going to keep the fan on her face while I do the treatment. The fan, as we get into the peel solution, it starts to sting a little bit, and the fan just blows it away, so you don't even feel that at all. It just literally blows that sting away. Alrighty. There you go. Is that too high, or do you want lower? You're good? Okay. Okay, so like I said, this one's alcohol-based, so it's not going to burn, it's not going to sting, it just smells like alcohol. It'll wake her up a little bit. Post-treatment, there are a few products that we recommend you use after your peel. So the 3 steps while you're peeling was just to keep things very mild. So the Skin Medica facial cleanser, and we recommend our TNS ceramide treatment cream that helps once you start peeling, and you can kind of take that ceramide cream and put it in your hands and pat it on. It tames the peeling and kind of calms everything down. And then we also recommend a physical sunscreen. Chemical sunscreens are going to be irritating to the skin. A physical sunscreen, meaning a zinc and titanium sunscreen, and we've got Skin Medica options and Color Science options as physical sunblocks, and so that's the best thing to use post-treatment as well. So while you're peeling, basically you just do those 3 steps. Gentle facial cleanser, whatever we put you on for hydration, usually it's the ceramide treatment cream, and then a sunscreen. So Hannah will just cleanse very, very gently with the pads of her fingers, and be very careful not to rush the peeling, because we want the peeling to come off on its own very slowly. So no picking and pulling at the peeling, allow it to come off on its own. And then keeping your skin hydrated and protecting with sunscreen are the 3 biggest things that you need to do at home post-chemical peel. And then we'll schedule her to come back in 4 weeks for peel number 2. And after she stops peeling, Hannah is on a lot of the other Skin Medica skincare. So after she stops peeling, she can start using those products again at home. So the TNS Advanced Growth Factor is awesome. That is our newest growth factor technology, and it's the only growth factor that is actually going to improve on the market, that's going to improve sagging skin. You'll see results in as little as 2 weeks with this growth factor. So after Hannah's done peeling, she can go back on that. She's also using Lytera 2.0, and that treats pigment. So that goes hand in hand with chemical peels, because we want to reduce the amount of hyperpigmentation with the peels as well. And then Lumi AM and PM. So Lumi AM is going to have the blue light protection to protect from blue light throughout the day, and then the PM is recharging and regenerating those cells. And then the last step is her HA5. That's the hyaluronic acid that has 5 different acids in it. It's actually stimulating her body to produce more of its own HA. And basically, as you produce more of your own HA, you're going to hold in more. Hyaluronic acid holds in water, so it'll hold in water around the eyes and the mouth. So people that are doing chemical peels for wrinkles, you know, once you get through that peeling stage, to be on the HA and then continue it after doing your series as well, is going to continue to improve the wrinkles. So the next step that we will do is the peel solution. This one does sting just a little bit, but Hannah won't feel it because she's got that fan on her that's just going to blow it away. All right, are you ready? Yep. Let me know if you start to sting. Are you feeling it a little bit?
I don't feel it.
No. I like to explain it as feeling spicy. And spicy is okay. You know, most patients are like, yeah, I started, and then Once they start to feel spicy, the fan just kind of blows it away. So we keep the fan on you until that spicy feeling goes away. So really there is no pain associated with this at all. So I mentioned combining this treatment with Diamond Glow. We can also combine it with microdermabrasion. That is also an exfoliation treatment. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that we do the peels with? Am I missing anything, girls? We wait about 3 minutes between each, so we're going to wait for this to completely dry, give her a couple more minutes, and then we'll do a second pass with the peel solution. So the peel solution is a cocktail of acids, and the Vitalized goes deeper than the Aluminized. Rejuvenized is going to be our deepest. So basically what is happening with the next level with the Rejuvenized is a higher percentage of those cocktail of acids. And then when we do the third step, it'll be a retinol solution. So that retinol is going to cause even more peeling. It's going to, dry out the oil in the acne-prone skin as well. And then tomorrow she'll just be a little tight. And then by like Thursday, she'll probably be starting to peel. When you start to peel, typically it starts because we talk and our mouth moves the most. So typically it starts around the mouth and it just kind of works its way out slowly. So your skin will kind of start to crack there first, and before you know it, within like an hour, it's like, oh my gosh, now the skin around my entire mouth is peeling. So this is our second pass of the peel solution.
I honestly don't feel anything. It's a little itchy right in my nose where I'm sure it's just the solution. But other than that, there's no pain. It doesn't smell awful.
So we're going to give that a few minutes to dry, and then we'll do 2 passes of the retinol solution. When we're done, I'm going to put some powder sunscreen on her. It's our sun forgettable brush. After treatment, you do not want to wet your face for 4 hours. Your face needs to stay dry for 4 hours. If she were to wet her face or go to the gym and do an intense workout and sweat, it can reactivate the peel and it causes a lot of burning. And I can attest to that because I went for a run one time after a chemical peel and I thought, I'm not going to sweat, and I did, and I thought, well, if I do sweat, it can't be that bad, and I did sweat, and it was not a good thing. So you really do have to follow those rules. So no getting your face wet and no sweating for 4 hours, and we actually also recommend that you sleep in the peel. So she gets to skip her nighttime regimen tonight and start up tomorrow morning. So she'll just sleep in this. Now you'll notice when I put this next solution on her, it's the retinol solution, and it is a little bit yellow based because of the retinol. It'll almost make her look jaundice. And that's just the color of the solution. Once we cover that up with the sun forgettable brush, it kind of neutralizes that color a little bit and just gives her a nice suntan glow. So.
While she's doing that, can you tell us why you like doing chemical peels? Yeah, so I'm an avid retinol user to begin with. I've been acneic my whole life.
one of my favorite things too is it's a very, all of the treatments across the board, it's a very cost-effective way to treat everything on this about the skin. So I feel like it's a great entry-level treatment. While there is not necessarily downtime, because you can go to work while you're peeling, but a little bit of downtime, we can kind of work around that. Like you maybe come in on a Thursday, you probably won't peel on Friday, most of your peeling will be Saturday and Sunday, and you can be back to work on Monday. So I do tell patients that have a Monday to Friday job and say they can't really deal with the peeling and going to work. That's one of the ways around that, and that works really well. But also, if you're working from home right now it's probably a perfect time to get some chemical peels in, because then you don't have to worry about trying to hide while you're peeling if you need to. The ceramide cream does a great job though. While you're peeling, I tell patients all the time, just put a little in your hands, kind of rub it in, and then instead of rubbing it on, because that's just going to make the peeling worse, you just want to kind of pat it on. And when I do a chemical peel, I keep my ceramide handy, and I'll do that several times throughout the day, because it just hydrates it and kind of mattifies down all of the peeling, and then nobody can really tell. And if you keep it hydrated, you'll still peel, but you won't be walking around looking like it's all falling off. Okay, so this is our last pass. This is another pass of the retinol solution, and you can see her skin starting to look a little bit yellow. That's perfectly normal. She's not jaundiced. We recommend a series of 3, but if somebody, this also works for scarring, I didn't mention that earlier. We recommend a series of 3, but if it's for something a little deeper, like scarring or wrinkles that aren't quite just superficial, we may recommend a series of 6 for someone like that. Sometimes our patients will do like 3 and then take a few months off and then do 3 more. So that's an option as well. I have a lot of people that come in every fall and do a series of 3 to clean up their damage from the summer. So they may do like August, September, October, get their skin looking really nice for the holidays. That type of regimen works out really well. The important thing for that person, I always say, is you got to stay on your product throughout the year. And continue to use the products that are going to treat the hyperpigmentation. Be really diligent about your sunscreen, because our bodies have melanin memory. So if you're prone to hyperpigmentation, we're going to clean it up with the treatments here, but you've got to do the stuff at home, the Lytera and the Lumi to help treat the hyperpigmentation at home, and then be really good about your sunscreen, because a day in the sun without being careful about it can set you backwards. And so we want you to supplement at home with what we're doing here to continue to move in that right direction. So the next step, talking about sunscreen, I'm going to put some sunscreen on Hannah. And we're going to use, since nothing wet, I want her to keep her face dry. This is the Color Science Sun Forgettable Brush. Love, love, love this sunscreen. It's definitely an employee and patient favorite here at Ooh La La. So it comes in 3 different colors, and so we'll pick the color that looks the best with your skin. The nice thing is, you can reapply. It's so easy to reapply. So I typically use my one of my liquid, either the All Calm or Total Protection, or mix these 2 sunscreens in the morning, and then this is my reapplication throughout the day. And the nice thing is you just brush it on, and when you brush it on, it actually is kind of rejuvenating your makeup, but giving you that sun protection. It's a 50 SPF, and it is water resistant for 80 minutes. And you can kind of see it coming out, but the cloud, you want to see that cloud of it coming out. And I'm not going to put this on, I'm going to put it on a gauze pad to put it on Hannah today, because we're trying to limit exposure like that. But when you apply this to your face, you do tight circles and all around the face, and you do 2 passes to make sure it's nice and covered. My family loves this sunscreen. We all use it. So for Hannah today, we're just going to apply it with a gauze pad. This is the medium. Hannah could probably get by with either the medium or the light. What color do you use?
I usually use medium, but in the winter I'm definitely light.
Light, yeah.
I also use the brush every day and combine it with my All Common face shield.
So speaking of All Calm, let's talk about All Calm and Even Up. There's Even Up in here. So these are two of the Color Science sunscreens that are workhorse sunscreens. So they're not just protecting you from the sun, they also have treatment properties. Even Up is for our patient with hyperpigmentation. So the nice thing is you're getting your 50 SPF, but it's also going to help treat the hyperpigmentation. A lot of times with chemical peels, one of these two products is a great go-to to supplement it, because as you're correcting things, it's like, let's do what we can to protect and continue to correct what we're working on. So this is a great one for hyperpigmentation. And then our All Calm is awesome for redness and also acne-prone skin. So if the patient's doing it to improve the redness, acne-prone skin, this will be one of our go-tos. And the nice thing is this one has a little bit of a green tint to it, so it does cover redness, and also it's treating the redness. But with covering the redness, a lot of my patients with redness say, you know, I don't even really need makeup anymore. It's improved my redness, and I get a little bit of coverage from the All Calm. It goes on like a primer almost. So when you pump it out, it's a little bit thick initially. And then you warm it up in your hands, and it gets nice and thin when you warm it up in your hands. And then I'm just going to do it on my arm since I can't put it on Hannah's face. And when you put it on your face, then you just press it on to apply it. And you can kind of see on my arm where I went with it. It just gives a really nice finish. So if you're somebody who likes a lot of coverage, you can do your Color Science makeup right over it. If you're somebody who likes a light coverage and just is really concerned with getting that redness covered, All Calm is great. It's going to give you the coverage and the protection that you need. And same thing goes with Even Up, but that's more hyperpigmentation driven. Anything else? Do you want to add, Hannah? How do you feel now that the stinging gone?
Yep, there's no stinging. I don't feel anything.
So we give you the fan until the stinging is completely gone. So there's no pain with this at all. Once you're done, a lot of people think of chemical peels and they think of like a movie scene they've seen where somebody's had a chemical peel, but you look at her, I mean, she could totally, well, she is going to go right back to work, but even if she didn't work here, she could totally go right back to work. So you can't tell that she's had anything done. All right. We do have a special with chemical peels right now combined with the Diamond Glow. If you purchase 3 Diamond Glows, you get 3 chemical peels for free. So it's a great way to try to get started on cleaning up the summer sun damage, and also it would be great for anti-aging, cleaning up the summer sun damage, or even acne-prone skin. So that's a great combo. Doing the Diamond Glow prior to it helps that chemical peel penetrate just a little bit deeper and will give you even a better result. So, thank you. Oh, give us a call at 618-289-117. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.